Well, welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm your host, and today we have a very special contestant, Luke Barney, who wants to test his knowledge and try to win $1 million. Are you ready for the chance to win $1 million?
Yeah, I think I am, Zane. I have family back at home, and I think they really would just love $1 million.
Let's get serious. For $100, when was the general election in 2024 last year? A, November 1st, B, November 5th, C, October 31st, or D, December 3rd?
I think I'm gonna have to go with B, Zane. November 5th.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I think that's my final answer.
And that is correct. Contestant Luke has just won his first $100 and got the first question right. All right, moving on to question 2. Who are voters actually voting for in the general election? Oh shit. A, the president directly. B, a slate of electors. C, Congress members. Or D, Supreme Court justices.
What is the answer now?
Remember, you can always do a 50-50, phone a friend, or ask the audience.
I think I'm gonna have to go with B again, actually. So I think that's just my lucky letter. I think I'm gonna have to go B. A slate of electors. Final answer.
Locking it in.
Locking it in, Zane.
That is correct again. Our contestant has gotten the second question right. Moving on to question 8. We're stepping it up now. $500 for this next question if you get it right. How is the number of electors per state determined? By state population only. B, equal for every state. C, based on the number of U.S. senators and representatives. Or D, the governor decides.
You know, I was sort of thinking A on this one, but that just doesn't seem right to me. I think this one has to be C. Final answer.
Crowd, what are you feeling about this? That's a lock in for $500. C. That is correct. As you can see, our contestant is very excited today. We love contestants with good energy, and this one, he might make it to the top. Moving on to question 4. For $1,000, how many electors does Idaho have? A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6?
You know, I actually was learning about this in my government class the other day. He taught us that there's 2 senators in each state, just automatically. Since Iowa's population isn't very big, all the numbers don't seem just. I think it has to be 4.
Are you sure?
I think I'm sure. Yes.
All right. For $1,000, B is correct. This is amazing. All right, so for our next question, it's going to be $2,000 if our contestant Luke here can win it. What does winner take all mean in the Electoral College? A, the candidate with the most votes wins all of the state's electoral votes. B, the election winner takes over all state governments. C, the winner of Congress gets to decide the president, or D, the vice president selects the electors?
This one's not too bad. I think I know this one. I think this one would be A. All the states gets the votes. Locking it in, Zane.
Well, A is correct. Moving on to our next question now. Gotta pick up the pace for the ads. $4,000 that our contestant can win on this question here. Why do electors meet in their state capitals in December? To count popular votes. B, to officially cast their votes for president and vice president. C, to choose new governors. Or D, to discuss state laws.
Just gonna have to take a risk here and use my lucky letter again. I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna have to lock it in. I'm locking it in. B.
Lock it in for B. That is correct. The other number should be well. Going on to our next question now, ramping up the money as well as the time. $8,000. How do electors cast their vote? A, by writing it on a ballot. B, by raising their hand. C, by texting their vote. Or D, by flipping a coin.
By flipping a coin. I think this is writing it on a ballot. I just recently turned 18, so I also did this. I think it's letter A.
Locking it in.
Locking it in.
All right, for $8,000, A is correct. Woo! $16,000. When does Congress officially read the electoral votes? A, December 25th. B, January 6th. C, Valentine's Day, February 14th. Or D, July 4th.
You know, there seems to be a lot of controversy around January 6th. I'm gonna have to go with the controversial answer of January 6th. My lucky letter again, never fails.
That is correct. You are on a roll tonight with this performance. This is incredible. $32,000. How many electoral votes are needed to win the presidency? A, 435. B, 250. C, 270. Or D, 370.
Well, I know the members of Congress is only 435, so it's definitely not the 401, and it could be the 371. And I don't remember the first one, so the only one I remember is 270. So, and it has to be 270. Locking it in.
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, $32,000. Our contestant has gotten it right again. How amazing is our contestant? Next question for $64,000. This could buy. What happens if the vice president doesn't get a majority? A, the Senate selects from the top two candidates. B, only the House selects from the top two candidates. Or C, they do a revote.
Well, this is kind of a weird one because there's only 3 answers. I think the answer for this one, for no particular reason, is A.
And that is correct. Amazing personality, ladies and gentlemen. question for $125,000 after winning $64,000. As I said, our contestant loves Teslas. So, I have a deal for you. Leave right now, and I can give you this money that you will win. Guaranteed. And you can walk out of here tonight with $64,000. What do you say?
You know, my family does need the money, so on second thought, I might actually be walking away with the money right now.
Seeing as our contestant has declined, we've decided to move on. $125,000. What happens if the president doesn't get a majority? A, the Senate picks from the top 2 candidates. B, the House of Representatives votes among the top 3 candidates. C, the House votes between the top 2 contestants. Or D, they do a recount.
But I think I'm gonna have to go B on this one. I have no idea. Is it possible I could use one of my divine interventions right now?
Absolutely. What one were you thinking?
I think I'm gonna have to ask the audience for the answer on this one.
All right. Now, let me hear your answer in 3, 2, 1. It's B. The audience is picking me. What do you think about this?
Well, I think that settles it. I'm gonna have to go B. Final answer.
Our contestant is on a roll, ladies and gentlemen. That is another question correct. This is just spectacular tonight. Now, moving on to $250,000, $250,000. How can someone win the presidency without the most popular votes? A, by winning 270 electoral votes even if they lose the popular vote. B, they can't. Or C, a revote.
It's A.
Going with A, that is correct. Once again, our president won $250,000. This is just amazing. Moving on to our next question for $500,000. Do you agree with the Electoral College process? Yes or no?
You know, I'm already so far at this game that I think I'm gonna have to. I just can't take the risk. I'm gonna have to use another one of my little helpers.
What one were you thinking?
I think I'm gonna have to use the 50-50 one.
That gets rid of no. And the only question remaining is yes. So you will automatically get the question right for $500,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this one has been the same. But this last question, I assure you, will not be easier than the rest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last question of the night. $1 million. Is Aiden Gunderson, 6'4", weigh above or below $280? 280 pounds. Yes or no?
You know, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to say no. Aiden Gunderson does not weigh over 280 pounds.
That is wrong. Mr. Luke Barney will not be going home with $1 million.
We'll just go outside, I guess.